Rawr.
Alright, and we're back with This is the Police. On day 3 of 180, we're looking to make, $500,000. We'll see how corrupt we want to go. We just had that wonderful meeting with our deputy who seems to be all over the corruption. And yeah, let's go to work. So what do we have? Construction of Cinema Museum postponed again. Francis Kendrick announces retirement date. So that's my deputy who's going to be leaving the force, as it were. And then the fact, Freeburg's #1 paper, legendary singer Gennaro Crespo comes to Freeburg. Every time this car, man. I know it must be like hiding a loading screen, but what? Moser didn't come into work today. Well, you're definitely not getting promoted. Stovall, you look super professional. And Vandal, you as well. We're going to need you guys to develop the crap out of these cops, except for Roy. I feel like we're not going to be able to justify keeping them around. Or even Birch Jr., like, just solo. Oh, we can choose a record. Chopin? Yeah, let's go for some Chopin. There we go. Nocturne. All right. Let's get into it. Vandalism at St. John's Cathedral. We received a frightened call from the local cathedral. This morning, an abbot discovered someone entered the old cemetery at night. The old tombstones were painted with satanic symbols. Someone broken into pieces. Even marks from a shovel. Vandal, take, let's say Robbins. And let's get Robbins skilled up here. Maybe then we'll send Stovall and Grant, or Stovall and Samity. Or maybe these two together if it's not like too risky of a call. Vandalism, Atticus Tower. Businessman Harley Jones looking out his window. See two teenagers scratching offensive slogans into his new car. Alright, Samity and Grant. Stovall will keep for these jokers. Hit it. Oh, 2 news at the police station. Labor market. So we can hire, we have 1 detective slot and 1 cop slot. So, let's see, what are our options here? Giuliano Simonetti, professionalism 170 is pretty good. Elizabeth Frazier at 150. Frank Scanlon at 140. And Deborah at 125. Kitaru Hideka at 115. We're going to have to go Giuliano. Shift B had a lot of trouble, right? So we'll send him over to Shift B to bring them up to speed. Mark Moody, 280 versus 100 and 100. Ziegler, homeless guy, you're going to have to wait. Moody, we'll bring you on for Shift A since Moser didn't show up today. Alright, perfect. Affairs, police station. Oh, this is just backlogs of crimes, I guess, the labor market, and people we actually have. Oh, so we can fire Moser if we want. We could probably fire some of these jokers if they mess up enough. Alright. Where were we? Oh, yeah, people are out on calls. We're waiting for them to come back. Awesome. Nice little model of the city here. Police station. Oh, vandalism report. Come on. Yeah, good job, Vandal and Robbins. Caught him. Got those satanic worshippers. Both get leveled up a little bit. This is good. Hopefully Samity and Grant have equal success. Wichity Miller reports that she served a chicken Eddie and Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal she saw on TV. This is almost certainly got to be like an actor, right? Stovall, take Birch and bring him up to speed because, ugh, woof. What a unprofessional cop. Alright, vandalism report. 70 and Grant, offender escaped. You guys are the worst. Grant, 75 points. That's not cool. Samity, don't look so cocky with that face. Just lost the perp. Vandal and Robbins are back. Birch and Roy are here. Suspicious individual report. Waitress retired. Retired officer Frank Nero for a fugitive. I knew it. Alright. False alarm. Sam Sorkin King, the Lewis nightclub. Mr. Boyd, the bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again last night. Now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the outside line, the line outside the club is running around the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. Roy, crush it. Nothing says, thumping club night like Grandma Roy or Grandpa Roy. I'm not sure. Either way, won't be missed. Okay, so we gotta start getting these people up because, good golly. Birch and Birch Jr., I feel, need to be a team. Like a father-son combo. Drug sales at the Christopher G. Sands Ice Arena. A clown carrying balloons is selling crack to teenagers. Stovall, take grant and develop. Alright. This Chopin is a little intense for this. Sorry, Chief, but I quit. In one night I pulled in more cash than I earned working a month at this dump. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I was not cut out to be a cop. Well, fine, Roy. 4,500. Yeah. Trading Roy for 4,500 bucks. Definitely worth it. Oh, we have $6,900 now towards our retirement fund. Alright, suicide threat. Fleet Street. Naked man carrying a canister of gasoline is threatening to set himself on fire unless his chewing gum becomes popular again. Vandal, take Samity. Do not let that man light himself on fire for some terrible, terrible gum issue. Alright. Oh, okay. We can hire Frazier, and we're on Shift A because we just got rid of Roy. Boom. Now, do they come on? Yeah, I guess they probably won't be here until their next work day. But yes, the idea here is we're just responding to calls as they come in, getting officers out there, cleaning up the streets. Drug sales. As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for the kids. Cover up in a raincoat and pretend to be a customer. Carefully watch the clown from the stands. Take the clown onto the ice and round up any witnesses. Let's carefully watch and see if this clown is actually selling crack. Yeah, offender caught, officers unharmed. Boom! Grant, you're coming back. Alright. Oh, is this the end of the day? I guess, yeah, we're just waiting on these last calls to wrap up, and then we're done. Suicide threat. Yeah, good job. Did not let the man light himself on fire over some gum. Awesome. Alright, let's end the day. That went, like, much better than we expected. We got rid of Roy, who no one is ever going to miss again. And we picked up a new cop. 2 new cops, right? Because we have one on... Yeah, we got Simonetti, I think it was, on Shift B. And someone else on Shift A. Maybe we'll get lucky and be able to throw Price out the same way, like, and trade them for a couple $1,000 towards the retirement fund. Instead of just firing them and not getting anything out of it, right? All right, day 4. Feminist organization denied official registration. It's probably not going to go over very well. Robespierre to reveal his identity, quote, when the time is right. Does he think he's Does he think he's Batman? Someone should tell him he's not Batman. All right, and the fact. Freeburg's #1 paper. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freeburg. Oh, no. Let's go to work. More cutscenes.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills.
Yikes.
Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene, or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all 3 of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book.
Never
But I
underestimate
can't
an
afford
old
to
woman with
lose
a phone
Sally
book.
as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy.
God.
And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby.
Oh.
You got no passion. It's why Laura left
That's
you.
super
Let's
harsh.
not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Jesus. Jack, what a life you've led, my friend. Okay, let's get into the policing shift after that rousing start to the day. Shift B. All right, we got our new cop. It looks like Armstrong. We have all of our detectives showed up. All of our cops showed up. Maybe we'll get lucky and get rid of Price today. All right, that Chopin was too much. What do we got? This looks interesting. Sing 'em. Singing 'em. Singing 'em. That's the right answer. All right, let's try this one. Boom. Sounds like a lazy Sunday. All right, hopefully it's not Clown Town again today with letting everyone go. Fire all black cops from City Hall. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. They recently sent a message to a local radio station promising to kill all the black doctors, firemen, and cops. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. These racists are getting more and more followers, and even some of our citizens support them. You have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days. No. No. Well, I mean, Austin, we'll see how you do. Destruction of property. Alright, a member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars, carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastards, thieves, bloodsuckers." Alright, Austin and Kochi. Do it. Alright. This music is very odd with the, like, terrible devastation of this homicide. Activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside his home. Alright. Mole, your lead. Take the Brito. And maybe he'll realize that it's no longer 1930. Carjacking in the suburbs. Gas station surveillance camera recorded a car. It's on the stolen vehicles list. Yancey. Let's see what Simonetti's made of. And take Asano with you to give them some more experience. Alright, looks like Kochi and Austin are about to hit it. And... report. Yeah, offender caught. Awesome. Officers unharmed. Austin, you're keeping your job. Alright. An investigation has started. Alright. So I guess we have to figure out from a sequence of frames that we don't have any of yet what happened. It's probably Polaroids, right? So let's see. Clues. Mr. Graham. Eric Graham, a drunk witness. They drove by in a sedan and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Clayton. I only heard a few muffled shots. Car. Got what he deserved. He's been causing trouble for a long time. Lots of cursing and carrying on. Don't remember the car. The neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. Police these days don't do nothing. I almost died. I went to buy some medicine. I was nearly hit by some idiot's car. Most helpful... the most helpful witnesses ever. Jesus. Cops can't do anything if you don't help the cops. Can't catch someone if you don't tell them what you saw. Alright, suspicious individual in Desiree Park. Oh, carjacking. Alright. Driver is nowhere to be seen. Search the car. Damn. Guess he saw us. Ooh, that went badly. I should have waited. Answer is always wait, isn't it? Alright. Suspicious individuals. Purdy takes you backy. Do it. I actually didn't read the blurb on that one. I'm hoping it's not like, oh, there's a clown murderer waiting to kill all your cops. Ha ha ha. But yeah, Kochi and Austin are gonna have to redeem the failed team of Yancey. Oh, report suspicious individual. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Awesome. All right, what's this one? Mr. Boyd, opening Freeburg's first martial arts club, my first exhibition. Want to hold an old sparring match? One of my students takes on your toughest cop. Oh, my toughest cop. All right. Price. Show those young whippersnappers what you're made of. Do. Some sassy saxophone here. All right, three new frames. Let's see this. So he's walking out of his house. The car is driving by. Shoots him. Ah, no way. Okay, cool. I guess we got it right, I hope. We'll send... You know what? We'll send... Was it... Who did we send out who bombed? We'll send Simonetti and Asano with Mole to go get this guy. I don't think we're gonna need the SWAT team. Kevin's Throat Bar. A bartender reports that a couple of dancers started fighting over tips and a cat fight broke out on stage. Alright, Yancey, Tsubaki, and Austin, and let's get this resolved. We'll keep our two aces in the hole here for this fight, apparently. Bartender reported that a fight has broken out between a patron and the bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed onto the stage while a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. Kochi, Purdy, sorted out. Alright, we have everybody out on patrol right now, except for Price. Ugh. Let's see what happened. I just about nailed the Jap a couple times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand their rules and can't keep track of the points very well, but he was alright. He even showed me a few tricks. I pulled my back. Can I take the day off? You went from 5 professionalism to 115? Damn right you can take the day off, Price. You just went from my fire list to my not fire list. Good job. Now Asano is the low person on the totem pole. Alright. On the stage, your two strippers going at it, and it's gone beyond arguing into a full-on cat fight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation, and the drunken patrons are happily watching. Draw your service weapon? Sounds excessive. Shut off the music, turn up the lights, and then listen, girls, is going to get serious. This might just make them run. Let's try listen, girls. Oh, jeez. Slugged her. The strippers continue fighting, oblivious of the police presence. Ask the bartender for a bucket of cold water, throw in the combatants, step onto the stage and try to separate them, or watch them go at it. Let's get a bucket of cold water. There we go. Redeemed. Okay, I think we're just waiting on Kochi and Purdy. Oh, homicide report. Did they get him? Yeah, offender caught. Awesome. Case closed. Oh, Mole, you're just crushing it now. DeBrito is even... I mean, he hasn't changed his ridiculous hat, but he's a little more professional now. Fight report. All right, and offender caught, officers unharmed. Ending the day on a high note. Wonderful. Excellent. All right, let's end the day. So that day went pretty well. Like, no one got killed. We didn't really let that many people go. Everyone kind of went up to professionalism a bit. And Mole is just crushing it as our lead detective here.